What's going on, my great people? Much love to anybody that tunes in. Salute to my brother soldiers out there. We all are kings, young and old. Really doesn't matter how old you are. Determine how wise you is. You can be young and be wise, cause we got a lot of old fools out here. And I'll admit, I think I was a little bit of a fool for a little while before I was aware of myself and things I do and thoughts. Welcome in. I give thanks to my dad. I give thanks to my mom for giving me the spirit. May my dad rest in peace. And loving yourself and loving others is the gift that keeps on giving. So I hope everybody has a good, the rest of these challenging days that we have coming up. And I know it's things that's going on. I see the news every now and then. I see posts. I see little things on YouTube as far as concerning the world. I don't focus in on that because I know we have to deal with the issues of the world, but underneath all that is a spiritual warfare going on. So I'm going to focus on the spiritual aspect of the fight of this life. And one love to my brothers, that's salute to the strong brothers out there that's holding it down, because I'm doing what I do to hold it down. Again, I will say I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes. Sometimes I make mistakes, but I'm not dwelling on that. I just like to bring that up from time to time because I put myself on the chopping block because I've been through experiences that was put in me to teach others. So I'm going to do what the universe is driving me to do and pushing me to do. It's something I have to do because I'm not always going to be on this plane. I'm not going to always be here. So I'm going to keep forging forward and building young soldiers and keeping the older soldiers maintaining. That's my job. Positivity all day. To keep it in you, keep it in your subconscious. Don't get distracted. Stay strong for our women. Salute to the queens out there that's strong and holding it down. I'm doing the best I can to hold my son down and hold his mom down. She's done a lot of things, but it's a bigger picture. The things that she's done, I would say probably are not forgivable. But like I wanted to point out that some of us black people, and a lot of us, unfortunately, we have a lot of things that it's a sickness with us. The things that we do, a lot of us are just unaware of what we do, our impulses. And once we learn that, we can start beginning to change it and change our way of thinking and the way we act. So how I'm doing that is I'm going to be a strong brother. And by doing that, I'm going to share what I feel and keep pushing others to feel that way, because we got brothers out here, young and old, out here that's suffering. So I'm going to continue to do this and live, because I don't want my kings, my brother kings, my young brother kings to be the walking dead. We need to live while we're alive. And that's my goal, to keep us living and keep us alive. So one love to whoever tune in, I'm going to keep pushing this love. I'm not caring about people who don't understand me or naysayers or what anybody is to say. My eye is on my family. My eye is on keeping my children in my spirit and keeping them focused, which I will be making a video about them. I want to keep that focus on them. And if I have to, I'll that's a chapter that would never be closed, but I will always acknowledge my children. I love my kings and my queens. Thank you for being born, each and every one of you. And that's how we build that spiritual battle. We keep that positivity in there. Negative is going to come, but we deal with it. We don't let it affect us. We don't let it interfere. We don't let it intervene. None of those. Keep that positive shield up, my brother kings. We got to stay strong spiritually. It's more than just a physical thing. There are entities out here that is attacking our spirit and our mind. So that's why I'm focusing zeroing in on the true things inside of us that make us react to certain things, controlling emotions. Think about things before you react. That's what would build a strong soldier brother. I've been rebuilt. I've reclaimed my life. I'm taking charge of my life. Yes, there's entities that have strings in some of my life, but I'm controlling my mind. I'm in control of how I think. I will not let nobody take me out of my character. I will remain within this spiritual, righteous walk. And it's not to impress nobody. It's not to get hits, likes, get known. It's to speak out to the universe. And again, what you put out to the universe is what you get back, my brother. So if you sending out nothing but love and positivity, and you just surrounding yourself with positivity, what do you think's gonna come back? Duh. So that's why it's important to put it out. People need to accept positivity. Positivity is a very powerful thing. It's more than just a word. It's more than just a feeling. And if you meditate on it and you study it and you stay within it, it keeps you alive. It is no stress. Stress won't even, you notice I never use that word unless I'm putting it in an example. Stress won't even exist in your life when you stay positive and powerful. And it's a very strong spirit to leave behind for our young brothers and our older brothers. So I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep lifting that spirit. We in a spiritual battle, my kings. And we need to recognize that. Don't get too caught up in, there's a lot of distractions going around. They coming at all angles. Stay focused. Stay on that course. I'm going to enjoy myself, but I'm never going to get off course. I'm going to stay on course, and I'm going to keep pushing to keep other people on course. Because I love my brothers, man. And I don't want none of my young brothers to go through what I went through. And these times are a lot different than when I was coming up. These days, if a young brother ain't on top of his game and taking care of his business, once you fall back, it's almost impossible to get back up these days. So once you fall and you do get to a place where you able to strive and make it, and you see things changing, and maintain it and keep it, my brothers, as long as you can. I know it's hard. It's not hard. It's challenging these days. It's just challenging being a black man, period. Being born a black man is our first challenge right off the bat. So we fight all our lives to maintain our manhood in this system. So to not fight all our lives, my young brothers, some of us can start early on and not wait till we get up older in age to be aware of our wise words and wise thoughts. We can know them early on. And this is something I'm going to do with my son, Ethan. I've been meditating on this hard. And I seen a gentleman speak about the destruction of the black boy's mind, and how full of life they are up until the point, I say after the age of about 9. Between 5 and 9 is a very vital point in a black boy's life. And I never really zeroed in. I'm paying attention to it now, and I wish I would have in the past. But I'm not, like I said, I can't keep dwelling on it. I'm not dwelling on it, just using it as an example. Because big props to what Larry Johnson said. Everybody didn't have some kind of mistake or some kind of thing that, some people, I ain't gonna say all brothers, but some brothers didn't had, somewhat of a challenging childhood. And he's right. You cannot use that as an excuse to keep on just being pity and want people to feel sorry for you. Get your butt up, hold your head up, put your shoulders back, be strong, and keep forging through. Because you can't get to the good times if you if you still lagging in the bad. So keep forging forward, my soldiers. We got to, spiritually. Do spiritual research. Study your brain. Study yourself. Don't just be walking through life willy-nilly. You know, I want us to be the living, not the walking dead. Because we have a lot of, unfortunately, and it's sad and it's heartbreaking, we have a lot of young brothers and some older brothers that's not living out here, and they're the walking dead. And that's sad. That's really sad, and I don't want that. I'm here to lift us, brothers. And I'm going to keep lifting in any way, by any means necessary. And I'm not even that computer savvy. I'm just driven by my spirit. Whatever my spirit tells me to do is what I'm going to do. And my spirit is telling me to tell my brothers, my young brothers, and my older brothers, not old, older, and my strong king soldiers that's out there holding it down. Let's hold our other brothers that's not aware and, you know, trapped in worry and not able to make it to that mental state that we are. Let's help our young brothers that's not there yet. Let's help to get them there. Even whether it's in a post, a recording, or you see somebody in the street. And whatever I can do, this is one way I'll do it. Whatever I can do, I will keep lifting my kings. Young kings, older kings. So, like I said, loving yourself and loving other people is the gift that keeps on giving. So salute to my soldier brothers, my young soldier brothers, and my older soldier brothers. Keep living, because life loves you. When you love life, it loves you back. So keep that peace, y'all. Keep that love. Keep that power. Peace.